Happy day, folks. If you're coming up on retirement, one of the decisions you have to make is which healthcare program to use. The general consensus is TRICARE is a good deal, but which TRICARE program is the best deal for you? Let's talk about it in today's episode of The Road Program. Before we really dive in, I'm going to ask you to like and subscribe to the channel. Remember, if you're in the military, it doesn't matter if it's 3 or 30 years. One day you're getting out. Your subscriptions and support will help our channel grow and help us to produce content that will aid in your transition to civilian life. I've linked the TRICARE website, the plan profiles, and the cost comparison all below in the description. Remember, I'm just giving you guys general information, but you really need to do the research yourself to make sure that you make the right decision for your family. It's pretty easy while you're on active duty. You and your family are automatically enrolled in TRICARE Prime. There's no fees and there's no cost for you and your family unless you're using the point of service option. When you transition out, you're going to need to make some decisions. What TRICARE plan should you choose for you and your family? The main choices are Prime and Select. To a lesser degree, there's also the U.S. Family Care Plan and TRICARE for Life. Later on, we'll do a compare and contrast to see some of the pros and cons for each of these plans. So what are your responsibilities as a service member? First of all, between 90 and 180 days out from your retirement, you need to have your separation history and physical examination, or SHPE. After retirement, you need to ensure that your defense enrollment eligibility reporting system is up to date. Also, you and all your family members need brand new IDs. When you retire, you and your family are disenrolled from TRICARE. You have 90 days to re-enroll in TRICARE to make sure that there's no gap in coverage. If you don't re-enroll in TRICARE, you and your family will only be able to be seen at an MTF if there's space available. If for some reason you go past that 90 days, you still have 12 months after your retirement date to enroll in TRICARE, but they're going to count your retirement date as the date of coverage beginning. So you're going to have to pay all of those back fees no matter what date you actually sign up. You do have choices to enroll online, on the phone, or via mail. If you don't sign up for your TRICARE within 12 months of your retirement, you have to wait till the next TRICARE annual open season if you're trying to get signed up for Prime or Select. If you want one of the premium plans, then you can sign up for that anytime. The 2020 TRICARE open season starts on 9 November 2020 and goes till 14 December 2020. If you're signed up with TRICARE and you have a qualifying life event, or QLE, then you have a 90-day window after that QLE to change or update your plan. Any change in plan may incur new fees or premiums that you'll have to pay, and you'll also have to ensure that your DEERS is updated. The first plan we're going to take a look at is TRICARE Prime. In TRICARE Prime, you're assigned a primary care manager, or PCM, much like you had when you were active duty. Your PCM is a military or network provider. If the medical care that you require is beyond the capability of your primary care manager, then they'll refer you to a specialist. Your PCM works with regional contractors for your referrals and authorizations. And your PCM accepts co-payments and files claims for you. When you take a look at cost for Prime, you're looking at annual enrollment fees and co-payment fees. In general, Prime has fewer out-of-pocket costs than Select, but you're going to have a lot less freedom when choosing your providers. If you happen to have other health insurance, like something you get with your new job, Prime might not be the right choice for you. TRICARE Select is another option for you post-retirement. With Select, you're able to schedule appointments with any TRICARE authorized provider. You don't need a referral, but in a lot of cases, you're going to need prior authorization from a regional contractor. There is an annual outpatient deductible, and there are cost shares for covered services. You should really look into Select coverage if there's no Prime coverage in the area that you live, you have other health insurance, or you don't want to switch care from a non-TRICARE network provider. Okay, here's a quick cost comparison of TRICARE Prime for retired versus TRICARE Select for retired. As you can see, Prime has enrollment fees, Select does not, but then you take a look at deductibles and the costs per various services, health plan costs, and you see that TRICARE Select costs more and can add up pretty quickly. They both have a catastrophic cap of $3,000, which kind of limits the amount that plan subscribers will have to pay in a year. But TRICARE Select, if you are using services, if you have some sort of condition that means that you need a lot of care, then you can see how you can quickly get to that catastrophic cap. And I'll scroll through here quickly. Like I said, this is all on the tricare.mil site, and I'll link it in the description. U.S. Family Health Plan is a Prime-like option through a community-based, nonprofit healthcare providers. It is limited to only 6 regions in the United States. All of your care, including prescriptions, comes from a private physician. You won't receive any care from military hospitals while you're enrolled in the Family Health Plan. There are annual enrollment fees and network copayments. In general, this is considered a robust Prime option with enhanced coverage. TRICARE for Life is a wraparound Medicare coverage that most new retirees won't be dealing with. So I'm not going to get too far into it, but it is covered on the TRICARE page. As you try to make the decision between Prime and Select, there's some questions you need to ask you and your family. How close is the nearest medical treatment facility? What is that MTF's capacity? What is the general health of you and your family? If you have a lot of medical needs, Select can get costly. How much do you value the convenience of being able to pick up the phone, schedule an appointment, and be seen right away? For me and my family, we're 90% sure that we're moving to the Jacksonville area, and we'll be pretty close to the hospital at NAS Jax. So we're going with the Prime option. So there you have it. That's the 101 level of TRICARE coverage after retirement. Like I said, I've linked the TRICARE stuff in the description below. Please hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. And we're out.